Now the debtor stood in a narrow passage made of some crumbling, rough material that broke and shattered sound. The walls rose to perhaps 20 span and then opened out. There was no ceiling that he could see. The debtor could tell that there was something above him by the way the sound behaved. He guessed some mosaic dome or reflector.
They call it the Whispers, Deadsmith. Do you like it?
Dissidia, his fate said, tense. He let it do its work. It was much better at assessing threats than he was. Instead, he knelt, pulling the oddly shaped case from his back and unlocking it. Inside lay the white-black beads of his machine, and he assembled it quickly. The debtor interlocked the pieces of his machine, forming the thing into a low-slung shape with 4 limbs and a tail for counterbalance. It shivered, excited to be allowed freedom and eager to kill.
I thought this would be a good place to talk. I wanted to have some words with you, you see. Maybe buy me some time. We wouldn't want this game over too soon, would we, Deadsmith?
The debtor stood and bade his machine hunt. It crept off stealthily. It was impossible to tell where the prey's speech was coming from, but that knife cut both ways. The debtor began to move away from the door.
Show yourself and I'll make my views clear.
I'm sure. I am certain you will, Deadsmith. Make your point at the point of the knife, as it were. Not that you need anything so common as a knife for your killing.
I have my teeth.
The debtor walked carefully along the passage. As he suspected, it ended in a branch 2 identical ways. He was in a maze. Regis, his fate whispered, with the scent of cinnamon. The debtor agreed and took the left-hand passage.
Ah, Deadsmith. What a wonder you are. What a prize. Did you enjoy my gift?
He was referring to the tableau of 5 bodies.
No.
The debtor was still trying to pinpoint the location of the voice. His fate was quiet, its senses operating far beyond the debtor's own.
It costs too much to be enjoyed.
Oh my, you're a clever one. Do you speak, I wonder, of the cost to yourself all those years ago? Or the cost to the city? Or perhaps you are tender. Perhaps you mean the cost to the little boy.
I'm not clever.
The debtor reached another branching path. His fate whispered, and he turned right this time.
And I am nowhere near tender. What is one boy when 1/10 of a city falls?
I was afraid of that. I feel rather badly about it. This talent that I stole from your lady is a bit harder to control than I'd guessed it would be. Taking a little while to master it, you see. May have gone a little too strong, but I wanted to be sure you got my message.
I got it.
The debtor looked at everything, looking for any disturbance or marring of dust. Other than their voices, the place was very quiet. If the prey was moving, he couldn't hear it. His own footsteps seemed loud. His machine wasn't very smart, but it was very deadly, and as inexorable in its own way as he was himself. It was also very quiet when it chose to be.
Well, I apologize for the rough nature of my plotting. I am normally a more exacting craftsman. I won't lie to you, Deadsmith. When I learned who it was that your lady sent after me, I had a bad moment. In fact, I had a pretty bad day. It just goes to show that you can make all the plans in the world, Deadsmith. You really can. And one twin's damned detail will throw them all in the wind.